Welcome to our tutorial about the SQL delete statement. Let's pick up with our users database, tables, right-click, new query. Let's add the users table to this query, add and close. The delete statement is formatted as follows. Delete from, and then the table name, in our case users, where user ID equals 10. Now let's run our query. Visual Studio processes and lets us know that one row was affected by the last query. Let's click OK. We were able to delete this record because it wasn't linked to records in another table. Now, for example, if I try to delete records from user 1, which I happen to know is linked to records in some of my other tables, I'll get an error message. Visual Studio won't allow me to delete any linked records. Let's try it out here. And here is our SQL execution error. You see the record in this table is linked to the table num of sends by the column user ID. My statement was terminated. Let's click OK. And let's right-click. Actually, first, let's right-click and copy our delete statement. Now, if I open the num of sends table, I see the user ID linked right here. In fact, user 1 has 3 records in this table. Let's right-click, select Add Table, Number of Sends, Add and Close. And you see Visual Studio has changed the delete statement automatically. Let's execute the SQL. We get another execution error. We obviously still have a problem. Let's click OK and figure it out. We'll insert the statement I copied previously. First, let's delete the record from number of sends. We want to delete all the records where the user ID equals 1. Or I can also write a statement where, for example, the number of sends ID is equal to or less than 3, because I know user 1 has 3 records in this table. Let's execute our SQL. And we see that 3 rows were affected by the last query. OK. Now let's show the table data for number of sends. As you see, the first 3 records are now gone. If I open the user ID table, we see the first record is still here. Let's right-click, Add Table, Users, Add, and Close. Let's modify our statement somewhat. Delete from users, and we'll change num of sends to user ID. Now let's execute, and we'll delete the first record from the user table. Success! One row was successfully deleted. Let's click OK. Right-click, change type, select. Now let's remove the filter. And let's pull the first 3 columns and execute our query. Okay, now we see the first record is indeed deleted. This concludes our tutorial about the SQL delete statement.